Hello viewers, in this video we will see what the SQL foreign key constraint is. The foreign key constraint is used to prevent actions that would destroy links between tables. A foreign key is a field or a collection of fields in one table that refers to the primary key in another table. Let's see an example. So guys, in the previous video, we saw the primary key constraint from the customer ID. As we can see here, if we're doing right click and click design, we see that in the customer table, we have ID for primary key. This is the sign for the primary key. If you're doing right click, you can have different options. One is remove the primary key, but right now we need this primary key. The foreign key is basically a column in one table which referring the primary key in another table. The foreign key is called a child table and the primary key the parent table. So let's go to create a table that's gonna have a relationship with customer table. So close this and click on new query, and let's go to create a table that we call it orders. Create table orders, open and close parentheses, semicolon at the end, and between let's write order ID, data type int, not null, and this will be the primary key for this table. Comma at the end, let's go to add another attribute that's gonna be order number int, not null. And now let's go to add the customer ID. That's gonna be our foreign key. So write customer ID int and write foreign key reference customer for the customer table, and this reference is for the ID of that table that is the primary key of customer. So let's go and execute this. Command complete successfully. So you can go here to table and right click and refresh. Now you see we have the orders table created. Drop down this folder and here you see that the table orders have for primary key the order ID and foreign key that is the customer ID, that is the foreign key reference to customer table for the attribute ID, that is the primary key for the customer table. Now close all these folders and let's go and write some inserts records. To avoid wasting much time, I made some inserts records. So write these inserts for a moment. Then click execute. Now to verify these records, right click and select top 1000 rows. In this case, the customer ID column that refers to the primary key in another table that in this case will be this, the customer ID. So this is how a foreign key basically works.